Hello, viewers. Welcome to another learning experience on our channel. In this video today, uh, we'll be talking about basic sciences. Basic science for our learners in the junior secondary school, GSS 1 to GSS 3. Basic science, very important. You have to take it as important as maths as you take English as well, because this basic science prepare you for the sciences. It prepares you for the rigors of physics, chemistry, and biology. So you have to take it very serious, and it is very interesting. In this class, you learn that basic science is very easy. In basic sciences, you'll be learning. It encompasses the three aspect of pure sciences. And when it comes to physics, you learn about things like work, energy, power. It will touch a little bit on chemistry as well, where you will learn about atoms and elements and different things like that. In biology as well, it will talk about circulatory system, the heart. It will talk about the reproductive system. It will talk about a lot of things. So you can see it's very important. It gets you better for the real physics and the chemistry and the biology. So in this class, let's touch a little bit about basic science. Let's talk about work, energy, and power. So how do we define, let's start with energy. How do we define energy? Energy can be defined as the ability to do work. Energy can be defined as the ability to do work. I will not talk about work yet. Maybe later we'll get to see what it means when we say work is done in science. But energy is the ability to do work. What else can we learn about energy? The unit of energy is joules. Energy is measured in joules, and there are different forms of energy. But before we go into the form of energy, there is something important that we must learn about energy, which is referred to as the law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy simply tells us that energy cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred from one form to another. The law of conservation of energy again. Energy cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed, it can only be transformed from one form to another. So that takes us to the different forms of energy that we have. We have, let's start with mechanical energy. We have, let's give examples before we touch them one after. So we have mechanical energy, light energy, there is sound energy, there is solar energy, there is chemical energy. There's a lot of them. So let's touch on a few. Mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is simply uh, energy. Mechanical energy has two aspects. We have the first one, which is the potential energy, and we have the other one, which is the kinetic energy. So mechanical energy is potential energy on one part, and it is also kinetic energy on one part. Potential energy is simply energy at rest. When a car is parked, it is not moving. The energy it has at that moment is mechanical energy, but it is potential energy. When the car is, starts to move, and the car is driven and it begins to move, it also has mechanical energy, but the energy now has transformed into another aspect, which is called the kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is simply energy in motion, while potential energy is what is energy at rest. A ceiling fan, when it is not powered, it is not moving. What it has at that moment in time is potential energy. But when it is powered, when the switch is turned on, it gains a different kind of mechanical energy because it starts to move. And that one is now called kinetic energy. So other types of, okay, before we go into other types, so this kinetic energy or mechanical energy, it takes the whole bulk of the calculation in energy. So we have formulas for here when we are talking about mechanical energy. For potential energy, it is calculated as mgh. mgh. That is mass times acceleration due to gravity, which is standing for g, then the h, which is the distance or the height. Mass times acceleration due to gravity times height. While for kinetic energy, Ke, it is calculated as half mv square. That is half mass, then the square of velocity for v. So other forms of energy are chemical energy, energy in our fuels to power our engines. We have heat energy, energy from our iron, from the sun. There is solar energy, energy from the sun, solar energy. So let's go to transformation of energy. Remember, we mentioned the law of conservation of energy, which says energy cannot be created or destroyed, but we can have conversion from one form to another. So there are different types of conversion, for instance, of energy conversion. For instance, the one in trend is the solar energy. With the solar panels, we can take energy from the sun and convert it into electrical energy. That is why solar is powering most homes these days. You probably have one in your home as well. So that's what is happening there is an energy conversion. When you are ironing your shirt, what is taking place? In fact, almost all our lives are dominated by energy conversion. When you are ironing your shirt, what is happening is a transformation of energy. You plug in the iron, you switch it on to an electric socket. So electrical energy is being converted into the heat that you need to straighten your shirt. So electrical energy to heat energy, that's another conversion. There are other different conversion in the fan, electrical to mechanical energy. Once you turn on the switch, the fan begins to move. That's mechanical energy, electrical to mechanical. There are a whole lot of energy conversion. When you start the generator to power your house, for instance, that is mechanical energy turning into electrical energy first of all, and those electric energy gives you light, gives you light energy transform to other things as well. So this is energy in summary. Energy in summary. In this class, we've learned the very importance of basic science. That's it introduces us to all the three pure sciences. We've seen how important it is for us for further sciences when we go into higher classes, and particularly in today's class we have looked at energy. We'll know what it means: energy, ability to do work or capacity to do work. We know the unit of energy, which is the joules. Then we have also seen the law of conservation of energy. We know that energy cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed, it can only be converted from one form to another. We have seen the different forms of energy that we have, and we have seen the different, and with examples, the different conversion of energy from one form to another. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned on this channel. Click the subscribe button, press the notification button so you get our video first when we make new videos. Thank you.